Good morning, folks. This is George Nathaniel back for y'all, recording my next podcast. Today we're going to talk about time. We're going to talk about how to endure time well. We're going to talk about not just living today's time, but preparing for better times ahead. Time, as we know, is the most important aspect of our lives. There are times when they are difficult. There are times when they are easygoing. But what is most important is time never stops for anyone. So let us look at a few important aspects around time. Some very important aspects that can be utilized in better ways. Look at a option as there are times when you're talking about being bored, having nothing to do, having too much of time for yourself. Well, these are the best times that you can incorporate into making changes, into building new skills. These are the times that show that your schedule has not been aligned correctly. These are the times that show that you have lesser interest in place, or you have lesser dreams that you have been pursued, or you're underutilizing your talent. It is not that easy. It's not that easy to just go about and get magic done, but it takes time. It takes time and process along everything, not just to get the magic done, but of course to set a landmark, to set a foothold, to set a mark for oneself. I myself have grown over time. I've grown over moments. I've grown with toughness. There were times when I could accept things easily, but now there are times when I reject those things. So let us look at the very positive aspect of these things. It is pretty ordinary that we come across good times and bad times. So what happens is, during these bad times, it's difficult for us to adapt. It's easy for us to curse. It's easy for us to condemn. But let's look at the positive part of it. Let's not accept it. Don't take it on too easily. Look at the positive side and how you can reject it. How you can find a better way to make things work out better and much more favorable going ahead. So time is something that we need to utilize correctly in the most appropriate manner. So looking ahead in time, as I keep building my podcast, I hope I am able to give a lot of value additions in my work, in my shares, and of course in my passion that I have. I am what I am today because of the time that I spent on myself. I've invested on myself, and I'll be happy to see a lot of investments from all the young generations. Anybody of any age, not just young, but of course there are times when you could just invest on yourself. Maybe that could give you a little more peace. You could be a little more calm. You might realize better things that you may have missed out on. But let's look at the brighter side of time. Let's look at the brighter side of life. So as we look at sunrise and feel so lovely and feel so beautiful, let's look at the moonlit night and of course value that as well. There's a blessing in everything. There's a good opportunity in everything. So with time, I thank you all for listening to my podcast, and I look forward to more users coming on board. This is George Nathaniel. I am trying my level best to make sure that my podcasts make a difference in lives, and I hope I continue to do the good work with all your support. Good day ahead to everybody and better utilization of time. Best of luck. Thank you so much. This is George Nathaniel signing off. Have a good day, guys. Thank you once again.